Babygirl, which is being hailed as one of Nicole Kidman's best roles in recent years, has viewers buzzing after watching. The A24 film, written and directed by Helena Rain and also starring Harris Dickinson, Sophie Wilde and Antonio Banderas, is a must-see for the Christmas season, and naturally, people are talking about the ending of the film. Babygirl centers on Romy Mathis Kidman, a tech company CEO who feels unfulfilled in her sex life with her husband, Jacob Banderas. This dissatisfaction extends to her work life, even though she epitomizes the girl boss CEO archetype. The film explores this dynamic as Romy balances her love for her family, commitment to her work, and a burgeoning affair with a much younger man that throws her world into turmoil. Babygirl centers on Romy Mathis Kidman, a tech company CEO who feels unfulfilled in her sex life with her husband, Jacob Banderas. This dissatisfaction extends to her work life, even though she epitomizes the girl boss CEO archetype. The film explores this dynamic as Romy balances her love for her family, commitment to her work, and a burgeoning affair with a much younger man that throws her world into turmoil. Early in their affair, Romy notes the power imbalance as her role as Samuel's boss could complicate things. However, Samuel flips the narrative, suggesting he could expose her, thus claiming control. This sets the stage for a dominant-submissive dynamic, culminating in moments like Romy role-playing as his dog before they have sex. At one point, Samuel even arrives at Romy's house under the pretense of returning her laptop, which infuriates her. Despite this, the affair continues. Romy and Jacob have 2 daughters, including Isabel, Esther McGregor, daughter of Ewan McGregor, who is in a relationship but secretly cheating on her girlfriend with a younger person. Isabel and Romy have a tense relationship, which softens as Romy learns of Isabel's actions and reflects on her own struggles. Romy also reveals that she has always harbored sexual fantasies but never acted on them, which likely contributes to her dissatisfaction in her marriage. The situation unravels further when Samuel returns to Romy's house, this time as a guest of Esme Wilde, Romy's assistant, at Romy's daughter's birthday party. Esme confronts Romy, revealing she knows about the affair and threatens to expose her unless certain conditions are met. Romy chooses to confess the affair to Jacob, admitting her dissatisfaction and revealing she has never had an orgasm with him. Jacob, outraged, tells her to leave the house. Later, Jacob catches Romy and Samuel at their country house. A fight ensues between Jacob and Samuel, during which Samuel has a panic attack. Surprisingly, Jacob helps him through it. Romy and Jacob decide to reconcile, committing to addressing their issues both in their sex life and overall marriage. In a pivotal moment, as they reenact a scene from Romy's affair with Samuel, she experiences her first orgasm with Jacob. Meanwhile, Samuel relocates to Japan for work and ends the relationship. At work, another employee approaches Romy, insinuating she had something to do with Samuel's departure. Romy rebuffs him, asserting her independence and telling him to leave her office. Babygirl takes place primarily during winter and around Christmas, making it fair to consider it a Christmas movie. This wasn't always the case, however. Rain told The Hollywood Reporter, "I wrote it as a summer movie. It was all going to take place in the Hamptons and it was going to be on the beach. Then the strike happened, of course it was pencils down and we had to wait. And then the schedule became Christmas. And I was like, we should definitely make this into a Christmas movie. And after the strike, I just rewrote the whole thing to Christmas.